What's up, guys? So real quick, if you are having an issue with your 411 LS PCM backfeeding into your alternator to where your alternator is constantly running even with the key off, one thing that I found is that the number 10 connector on the red connector, which is, this is your tack, this is actually running 12 volts at all times, because for whatever reason on these really cheap harnesses, this fuse block here has, I could take that off and show you, but either way, there's like 3 white wires plugged together. So one of them is the attack, one of them is the 12 volts for your OBD2 sensor, and one of them is something else. I don't remember what it was, but either way, basically what's happening is the 12 volts that's supposed to be going to your OBD2 is backfeeding into the tack wire that goes into your ECU, and then that backfeeds into your exciter wire. So ultimately what will happen is your exciter wire on your harness, which I have this one tapped into a plug so I could diagnose, not a plug, but a terminal, or whatever the hell you want to call it. But that way I could diagnose why I was having issues with my alternator running basically 24/7 whenever the key's off and draining my battery. So as I was going through here, I found a couple forums. There was only like one forum that I could find on the entire internet that explained this, and basically what's going on is it's backfeeding into the ECU, then that backfeeds about 5 volts-ish with the car off back to this, even though the tack wire is seeing 12 volts. So if you don't need the tack, then what you can do is you can just pull out pin number 10 on here. You can pull out pin number 10 to do that. You pop these 2 clips. There's 2 little things here. So you grab this and you push in right here. Let me get zoomed in here. All right, so you push in right here, and then that pops out. You push in on this one, that one pops out. There you go. And then you have access to the pins. So that should be, let me see which way I've got it. It should be right next to this green wire, which would be this pin right here, which I've already pulled out. It's the white one. The white one should be your tack. So, and it might even be labeled, I don't really know. But either way, that should be your tack. I'm not running a tack. I've got a 1958 Biscayne. It has no tachometer. So all you gotta do, pull that out, tape that off, plug it back in, and you should be good to go. It shouldn't be backfeeding. If you want to fix this and keep your tack, what you'll need to do is you'll need to pull that fuse block out, and you'll have to run those wires separately. The 12 volt will need to go to your OBD2 at all times, so that's basically hot at all times. And basically you need to isolate this tack wire from the 12 volts. That's pretty much it as far as I can tell. And then you won't have any battery draining issues, so on and so forth. So ultimately, I hope this helped you guys. And yeah, catch you on the next one.